So I forgot what I have to do. I'm new. Can somebody help me? ¿Alguien me puede ayudar? ¿Ah?
Ponen el cubre
Yeah, eso es próximo, pero algo tengo que hacer antes de eso, ¿huh?
Como está sucio, tengo que cambiarme los guantes.
I have to change my gloves.
Okay. Yeah.
Because I touched something dirty, and now I'm going to touch something clean. Right?
Yeah.
But you don't take off the sheet fully before you...
Nope, I'm only doing half. That's why I have gloves there, because I'm not wasting energy. I could do this very quick. It's just I'm explaining it in English and in Spanish. I do this bed so quick, it will make your head spin. And you know, I'm not exerting any energy, okay? So yo puedo hacer esta cama bien rápida, es que esto lo estoy explicando en dos idiomas de detalle, okay? Pero esto yo hago rapidísimo. So, that's why you shouldn't have long nails. No puede tener uñas largas. Okay, no contamination. My new pair of gloves. Guys, the rule is with your gloves, when you touch something dirty and you're gonna touch something clean, your gloves must change. You know, if you touch something dirty over there, you know, it's okay, change your gloves. It's not a big deal. What we don't want to do is contaminate, okay? So no queremos contaminar, okay? So cuando tocamos algo sucio, se cambia los guantes. The alcohol's not helping. El alcohol no ayuda.
No ayuda.
Okay, again, I look at my gloves, miro mi guante. And yes, you're right. I'm going to use this because that's what I have in order. So, sí, tiene razón. Voy a usar esto porque eso está lo que está en orden. I open this up over the bed. Okay? Now, if for some reason this bed, he soiled it, you'll pass a Clorox wipe on this side. If it's okay, then it's okay. But, you know, if he did anything and it leaked out the bed and you feel that it's not clean, you pass a Clorox wipe, okay? So you don't have to do it all the time. But, you know, if you feel that it's dirty or it's been contaminated, then you do it. So, antes que tú pongas esto, si tú sientes que él hizo un reguero aquí, hay pipí o lo que sea, ¿verdad? Tú le pasas un wipe de cloro, ¿ok? No se tiene que hacer cada rato porque no hay tantos accidentes, pero si hay la necesidad, se pasa, ¿ok? Now, I like to open my sheets on top of the mattress. A mí me gusta abrir la sábana encima del matre porque si la abro así me toca el piso, that's contaminated, okay? So we want to definitely open the sheets on top. So over here I look for my corners, busco mi esquinita. So I put one corner here, pongo una esquinita aquí. And I find my corners over here, busco mi esquinita aquí. Now, this, we're gonna fold it this way. Okay? So it's considered clean, right? So si yo lo doblo así, es considerado limpio. Good. Okay. I open this one quarter. Lo abro una cuarta parte. the closed part to the middle of the client. The hem to the bottom. The measurement from shoulder to behind the knees. La parte cerrada va al centro del cliente. El ruedo va para abajo. La medida es de hombro a detrás de las rodillas. More or less, más o menos. You make sure you have enough to put under the mattress. ¿Está segura que tenga bastante para poner debajo del colchón? And now I open it. Ahora la abro. I put this towards the middle. And I put the excess under the mattress. Pongo el exceso debajo del mate. And this, I'm going to roll towards me under the client. So esto voy a enrolar debajo del cliente, pero lo voy a enrollar hacia mí, ¿ok? Ken, ¿podemos abrir la puerta porque está haciendo un poco calor? Thank you. Okay? All right. Now, you smooth out the wrinkles. Always let the nurse see you do this. Even if there are wrinkles, she knows that you're conscious of the wrinkles. So siempre tú quieres que la enfermera vea que tú estás planchando, porque ella sabe que tú estás consciente de las arrugas. ¿Estamos claros? Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put on the pillowcase, because that's what's next. So I'm going to take off my gloves. Voy a quitar los guantes. Hand sanitizer. This is a reverse. Esto está reversado. Voy a meter mis manos y voy a agarrar esas esquinas con el índice y el pulgar. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick my hands through, and with my index finger and my thumb, I'm going to grab the corners of that pillow. Because the pillow's dirty, right? La almohada es considerada sucia, right? Okay? Okay? And try not to touch the pillow, okay? Trate y no toca la almohada. Now, there's a rule with how you put the pillow. Hay una regla como tú pones la almohada. If you have a door or a window, it has to face the closed part. If the open part is facing the door, any microbes from outside can come and go in and affect the patient, okay? So we always want the opening opposite any door or window. Is that clear? So queremos este parte cerrado que le dé cara a una ventana o una puerta. Si lo abierto, queda abierto aquí. Lo que pasa es que cualquier microbio puede venir para afuera y se queda ahí, el paciente lo respira. So, esto siempre a lo contrario de una puerta o una ventana. ¿Estamos claros?
Okay.
Okay, good. So I can't put this pillow on this patient right now, right? Because it's dirty here. Right? So now this would be a good time to move the patient. So yo no puedo poner esta almohada porque hay sucio ahí. So ahora sería un tiempo apropiado para voltear al paciente, right? And I want to move my trash can close because I'm going to be throwing away my gloves. Right? Okay, so now I want to move the patient, right? So since I want to move the patient towards me, I want to position him where I'm using the proper body mechanics because he can become very heavy. As a matter of fact, Mommy, póngame eso ahí y quiero una persona de verdad. I want a real person. Who's going to help me? ¿Quién me va a ayudar? You? No. Let me get her, because she's a good way. Mami, ¿tú me puedes quitar esto y ponerlo ahí? Mami, póngame ese ahí, por favor, que esta está dormida. Thank you. Y ellos pónganlo sentado allá. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. I want to do it with a real person so that you guys don't think that I'm just moving a mannequin and it's so easy. She did it with a mannequin. Let her try a real person, right? So yo quiero usar una persona de verdad. Quítate los zapatos. Porque yo no quiero que ustedes dicen, la maestra lo está haciendo con un maniquín, qué fácil es eso. Pero cuando tiene una persona de verdad, right? All right, mommy. So just cuéntate aquí. Thank you. Un poquito más para acá, porque esto está debajo de ti, right?
Pues así te duermo. Te voy a dañar ahí.
Okay. So tú eres una piedra en el agua, tú no me estás ayudando, pero tú no me estás peleando. Okay, tú estás monga. So she's a rock in the water. She's not fighting me, but she's not helping me. Okay, let's see.
Te ponga monga.
I guess she didn't understand. Okay, one more time, una vez más. Monga. Yes.
Yay.
Okay, so what we want to do is, we want to position her arm, if we can, this way. You remember when you were a kid, and you used to fall off the bed? Your parents had to put like cushions? And then after a while, you stop falling off the bed, right? Because unconsciously, your brain made a break. So whenever we're in the bed, sometimes our arm goes like this, and that will keep us from rolling. If we like this, and we're at the edge, we can roll.
Roll over.
But if I put a break for her, what happens is, she can only go so much. And when I turn her on her side, she doesn't roll back. It's like a little platform there.
Like a ramp.
Yeah, that she'll just stay stable. And it also will prevent her from coming on top of me. Because I'm pulling and she's rolling, and we could, so this is a good way of assuring that she's not gonna, tilt over. So esto se llama un freno, y esto se usa para parar el paciente que no se te voltea encima, y también para tener ese paciente como una plataforma que no se te voltea para atrás. Cuando ustedes eran niñas y se caían de la cama, los padres le ponían cojines, ¿verdad?
Ay, no haga.
Pero después el cerebro dijo, ay, estoy cansado de caerme de la cama. So, lo que el cerebro hizo un freno. So, cuando nosotros estamos en la cama, el brazo va así y uno no se puede voltear a caer. Okay, so ponemos el freno. I need to clear these sheets, so I'm going to move this a little bit over here. Yo necesito aclarar esta sábana, so pongo el pie acá. This leg weighs a lot, so I want to turn it in the direction that I'm going to be turning her. So I'm not dragging this leg because that's going to cause a lot of weight for me. So yo quiero usar la mecánica del cuerpo y quiero posicionar su cuerpo en la posición que yo la voy a bordear. Yo no quiero arrastrar la pierna ni el brazo porque me va a pesar, okay? So I grab her from her ankle and behind her knee, and I cross it over, okay? I take this arm, agarro este brazo, y lo pongo encima del hombro. I put it on top of the shoulder. I don't put it across the chest because when I turn her, I could break her wrist. Okay? Yo no lo pongo aquí cruzado el pecho porque cuando la bordeo, la puedo romper su muñeca. So siempre aquí para aclarar. Always on top of the shoulder so it could clear when I turn her. Thank you. And now I want to position myself in the center of the weight, not the center of the body. Okay, the center of the weight, so I don't hurt myself. So quiero posicionarme en el centro del peso, no el centro del cuerpo. Porque no me quiero lastimar, no quiero agarrar más aquí, menos aquí. El peso está aquí, porque eso se va. The center of weight is here, because that's just going to go when I turn her. If you're not sure where the center is, you can always align your leg with her elbow. So, si tú no sabes dónde está el centro, tú puedes siempre alinear tu pierna con su codo. Very important when we're pushing and pulling. Our knees are not locked. If your knees are locked, you're using your back muscles. Back muscles are not used to pull weight or lift weight. When we open our knees, even slightly, we are using the big muscles to push, pull, and lift. So it's very important whenever you are lifting something or pulling something, your knees are unlocked. Is that understood? Okay. So es bien importante que ustedes tengan esa rodilla no trancada. Cuando tú la trancas, tú prendes la espalda. Tú estás usando los músculos de la espalda. Cuando tú la tienes abierta, tú estás usando los músculos grandes. ¿Me comprendes? Okay, good. So me pego a la cama, las rodillas están flojas, so I'm by the bed, my knees are unlocked, and I'm going to grab her articulations, her big articulations, which is shoulder and hip. So yo voy a agarrar sus articulaciones, que viene siendo el hombro y la cadera. You don't do this, use all your hands, but I'm going to use 2 fingers just to show you how easy it is. Yo voy a usar 2 deditos para enseñarte qué fácil es. 1, 2.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Okay, and I could do this all day. Yo puedo hacer esto todo el día. Very easy. Now, I watch her hair. Mommy, I'm sorry. You don't want to pull the client's hair. And you want to grab this sheet from underneath, okay? Very important. Tú quieres agarrar esta sábana sucia de abajo, okay? And you roll it. Y tú lo enrolas hasta donde tú puedas. You roll it to where you can. Remember, you are this patient's rail. So I can't leave her, okay? So yo soy la barandilla de este paciente, yo no la puedo dejar. But I roll it to where I can. Yo lo enrolo hasta donde yo pueda. That's it, okay? My hands are still considered clean because I touched the underneath part of that, okay? So, las manos todavía están consideradas limpias porque yo lo toqué de abajo, right? I pull the fitted sheet out first, up to where I can, and then the mobile. Y después saco el movible. push my client back. Pongo a mi cliente para atrás, descruzo su pierna. Hamper. Gloves off. Hand sanitizer. Todos me están. Okay, now if my client has difficulty breathing, I want to put her pillow back on, okay? And she can't be flat, okay, at this point. Si ella no puede estar plana, yo quiero ponerle la almohada ahora, ¿verdad? Doors that way, la puerta está para allá. Pongo esto a la mitad. I put it halfway, okay? Now, top sheet. La sábana para cubrir. I look for my top. This is the top. Miro para el lado de arriba, okay? I grab that corner. The inside goes towards the patient. El centro va en medio del cliente. Y estiro. I stretch. I grab, garro. I stretch, estiro. This is excess. Esto es el exceso. So you understand? I stretch, estiro. I grab, I stretch. Estiro, garro, estiro, exceso, excess. I put this excess over the foot of the bed. Pongo el exceso por encima de la cama. I try and get it in the center. Trato de ponerlo en el centro. I stretch it. Lo estiro. I drop it. I grab this side and I stretch it. Y lo estiro. Okay? I fold it more or less by her axila, the underarm. Lo doblo donde está la axila, debajo del brazo. And this is where I get my measurement. Aquí donde tengo la medida. Okay? Once I got my measurement, I can open this carefully. Ahora puedo abrir esto cuidadosamente para que no se me vaya la medida. And I kind of hold it with my leg. And I put it towards the middle. Lo pongo al centro. And then I fold it. I take her arm out, le saco el brazo. Live people like this, dead people like this. Los vivos así, los muertos así. Why? Sometimes if they go to rigor mortis, that means the body gets stiff. If you leave their hands like this, it's hard for the funeral director to get their clothes on. So what they do is they cut the jacket and they slip it on, and then they're able to dress the body. You understand? But if you like this, it makes it that much difficult. So we never put a live person like this, okay? So nunca ponga una persona viva así, la mano así para el vivo, así para el muerto, porque si el cuerpo se le pone tieso, es más fácil hacer así, entrarle la camisa, la chaqueta, que estar así, okay? Now, I finished this part here. I'm not going back here. I'm not wasting time. Ya yo terminé esa parte, yo no vengo para atrás. Now I'm going to go through here. I'm gonna tuck in only this part under the mattress, not this part. Solamente esta parte yo voy a poner debajo del colchón. Okay? Now, you put your hand, ponga tu mano on the edge of the bed. From your wrist, de tu muñeca, you measure. You grab it, lo agarra. You stretch it, lo estira. Up. Put your hand, ponga tu mano, and you put that excess in. And there you have your hospital corner. Tiene la esquinita del hospital. Okay? Now I finish this. I'm not going back. Now I'm going to go over there. Terminé ese lado y ahora voy para acá. Excuse me, mommy. God bless you. So I get this part here. You okay?
Yes.
Sorry about that. You know? You gotta cut that part out. Okay. Eso es tu esquinita de hospital. Alright? This could cause a pressure sore on the toes. Esto puede causar una úlcera de presión en los deditos. When this client family comes, okay, if she's dead, if she's immobile, I change her sheets without her helping me. So si la familia de ella viene y ella falleció, la van a encontrar limpia. Si ella no me está ayudando en nada, todavía la encuentran bien. Esto se puede hacer rápido, es solamente estoy explicando los detalles. Okay, now I want to show you the drawer sheet and then I'm going to send you guys a break. Te quiero enseñar el movible y después te mando al break, okay? So mami, súbete aquí. Quédate ahí. Okay, when we're going to move a client, we never use a pillow because the cervical is like this. We want the body flat, so we never move a client with a pillow. Is that understood?
Yes.
Okay, so nunca movimos un cliente cuando tiene una almohada, porque el cérvico está así, lo podemos más lastimar, más los ancianos. So siempre la persona tiene que estar plana, okay? Okay, so let's say that this lady, she had contractures. Can anybody tell me what contractures are? Tell me. Contractions.
When you have a pain.
Well, not only a pain, but a restriction. I can't move an articulation. So I'm like, kind of like this, and I can't lift my arm, you can't move me, you can't do what I just taught you to do. Do the leg like this, do the arm like this. The person doesn't move. So you can't do what I taught you. Then you're going to use the draw sheet. Okay? So si la persona tiene contracturas es cuando una persona no puede mover una articulación. ¿Verdad? Todo está rígido, ¿verdad? So tú no puedes hacer lo que te dije así, cruzar las piernas. So usamos el movible. Mami, sácame ese movible de ahí. Mami, el movible. ¿Qué es el movible? La sábana movible. Es el commode.
La sábana.
Es el movible. Thank you. Thank you, mommy. So if I wanted to move my patient and I couldn't do the things that I needed to do, I would use this. So si yo no yo tengo que mover el paciente, yo no puedo hacer lo que yo te enseñé. Agarro aquí, y agarro aquí, I grab here and here, and done. Very easy, no problem. If I had to sit her up, si la tengo que sentar, you know, I'm not going to pull her by her arms, I'm not going to pull her by her shoulders. I'm going to use the mobile, the draw sheet. So, si yo la tengo que sentar, yo no la voy a jalar por su hombro. Yo no la voy a jalar por su mano. Okay? Very easy. And you're not hurting your back. And this is the same thing you're going to use if there's a fire. There's a fire. This person can't walk. You get this mattress on the floor. You wrap on this and you drag them. It's your responsibility to save your patient, or at least try. If you succeed, that's between you and God. But if you leave on the bed, they're going to ask, what did you do? They find her in the hall, they'll go, my God, this lady tried. And in the hallway, you might get people to help you. But we use this to drag. So this is essential for a person that doesn't walk in an emergency. You can even make this as a stretcher by using 2 sticks. But, you know, that's a little too much, but you could. You know, this is very strong for the person. So esto es esencial en una persona, en una cama. Esto es lo que tú vas a utilizar si hay un fuego. Es tu responsabilidad a salvar tu paciente si está en cama. Y si lo ven en la cama quemado, van a saber que usted no atentó en nada. Por lo menos si lo ve por la puerta, dicen, esta mujer, este señor trató, no se puso. Lo resto es entre tú y Dios. Ok, pero esto es bien importante. Utilízalo. Ok, it's very important. Yes.
Llévela acá para ver cómo.
Mami, mami, yo no sé por qué tú siempre tienes algo en el video o algo para decir, pero te estoy diciendo que estamos usando eso para arrastrarla, ¿verdad? Tú tienes que tratar. Tú no puedes agarrar a esta mujer y ponerla en tu hombro. Te estoy dando una idea que usamos aquí para salvar las personas. Yo no te tengo que demostrar a ti, arrastrarla a ella por el piso. Eso no es lo que requisita el curso. ¿Me comprende? Pero te estoy dando una idea. Si tú tienes una persona, tal vez no hay alfombra, hay piso así, esto se arrastra muy fácil. Yo no te estoy diciendo que tú tienes que tener todo el cuidado. Tirar el matre en el piso o el paciente en el piso y arrastrarla para afuera en una emergencia. Yo no te estoy diciendo que tengas cuidadeza ni nada de eso. Si yo tuve que sacar a esta señora de aquí, tal vez la voy a golpear. ¿Ok? Pero te garantizo que la saco. ¿Ok? Yo la saco. ¿Ok? ok, y eso es lo que ustedes tienen que pensar. Tienen que tratar. Esto sería, la persona rebala en una loseta, en una, tú sabes, linoleum, rebala con eso, hasta por lo menos que tú puedas ir al hall, ¿verdad? Y que alguien te vea y te ayuda. No, señora, vamos a tirarla por la escalera y vamos, tú sabes. Uno tiene que tratar. No te estoy diciendo, déjala ahí, si hay un fuego, y coja tu cartera y lárgate. Okay? So this lady's always asking me questions on the videos and the WhatsApp and stuff like that. So she told me, why don't I take her and drag her out myself? That is absolutely ridiculous. I can't do that, but I guarantee you, if there was a fire and she was my patient, I would take her out. I may hurt her in the process because I have to throw the mattress on the floor. I have to drag her on the floor. Hopefully there's not rug, it's linoleum or tile. But at least I would make an effort till I can get to the hallway or something like that I can get some help.
Yes.
I'm not taking my purse and leaving the client in the burning building in the bed. You have to make an effort because that person without you, they have no chance. So you have to make that effort to try. And having a draw sheet in a bed is something that you have fast, accessible, and you can attempt. I mean, if you want to try and lift her on your back, that's going to be very hard, So I'm just giving you an idea that you could use, All right, so I'm going to send you guys on your break, and then when we come back, I'm going to talk to you about the Hoya lift. So te voy a mandar en tu break, y cuando venimos para atrás vamos a hablar de la grúa. Okay? Y un millón de gracias.
Gracias.